teams. And oh, it's going to be a very aggressive start from TenZ. Even still, though, a one and done's really not that bad considering the investment. And with how many players are currently surrounding this B side, there's a real opportunity here. They've gone for the stack. Calypso came up big, but unfortunately, it isn't going to be enough.
The operator holds a bit of aggressive angle, but all he can kill is the drone. TenZ gets right in his face. And mummAy, I think, with the flick shot, I want to see that from his perspective, as he must have had to like bend his neck backwards to get the frag.
Finesse again with a strong hold within the site, but the trades come back thick and fast, leading us into a 2v2. Make that just one, as Calypso has everything to do. The cages make shinobi.
Nobody's trying to use the Hunter's Fury. He's trying to catch somebody out. Just hits his teammate, that's all he gets.
Again, though, from TenZ, it's a damaging round. They're doing quite a lot already, and actually into a 2 versus 2, they are going to get the spike down. There's a long rotation from mummAy, but he could just go over his trip. I think he's gone into it instead, so they have the information that he is going to be coming in on the flank. They're also going to hear FNS breaking his way through the shutters, so they know exactly where both of these remaining defensive players are going to be. And in fact, both of them are actually going to sit underneath. This might just be the bait and switch. Just have one of them face out. The other will just lie in wait and try and bait them into the peak. Relyks may not even need that, as there's the shot, but that's the bait. That's the fake. That's the illusion. This is all the plan to try and trick the peak to come in. mummAy's actually going to pick up the judge. He's going for the close range angle. Now shinobi looks to pounce. Oh, no. And there's the judge shot. Does he have enough time? It's going to be so close. He's got it within a second. 2 rounds in a row. It's a tough retake. If they somehow manage to find the kill, Relyks up close. There's an opportunity, but he gets the timing spot on. However, kaboose behind him still keeps things even. The time, of course, ticking away, but we've now seen a fair few clutch situations won by Envy. I think it would be foolish to doubt them at this point. Finesse with one. We saw one moments ago from mummAy, but this time TenZ is looking to try and deny it. The knives missed, but the classic is connecting. Surely not from mummAy. He's going to go in with the operator looking for the no-scope. Oh, this is being attacking side. Kaboose again, though. These aggressive plays, last time it was with the running back. Now this time it's just sheer aggression. Trying to be the hero of the squad, and instead he's fallen without any response available. Of course, they're not playing a Sage, so there's not even an opportunity for a res. Okay, TenZ. The fadeaway shot onto Calypso as he leaves, and every duel now seems to be going the way of C9. The early momentum, the early battles that Envy were able to win are dwindling, but maybe it's aKis' turn to try and do it himself. He's being pressured. Again, he gets a double.
The other game, mummAy's going to be holding with the operator to see if anybody's going to peek, but Relyks has a nice opportunity. Nobody's looking, but he's not looking at Calypso, who pokes around the corner and gets a second with the ghost upgrade into a phantom. Mitch is on the site alone. Vice is coming to his rescue as quickly as possible, but it might not even be needed as Mitch gets his third. His position giving up the wall is going to go up just to protect himself from the wall bang from aKis. mummAy is also knowing that there's going to be Vice around this corner too. So he's got to try and help his teammate, or at least buy a little bit of time. Can't win that fight against aKis. So now it's just Mitch, 91 health. Double peek has come in, but he just narrowly escaped it. There's not much time. The defuse is coming in. Can there be another defuse ninja in at the right time? It seems likely, and it is.
To see on the defense. TenZ has to mind out the way. He's actually going to use the blades to net him that initial frag. That is such an impactful entry, knowing that his opponent can't really run away. Even looking to try and spot for a second. Calypso, however, has come in on the rotation. But they know exactly where he is. I'm more looking at mummAy, though, but it may not matter because the spike's already been planted. They can try and find out some information. Mitch also clips out Calypso. And now leaves just the 2 players to scurry away. It's a quick bounce back from C9. And this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying there's the issues. There's never been a punish for C9. Every time they win one of these close rounds, it's a straight win back a lot of the time, or another close round for C9. So they can just continue to have this decent economy, and probably win themselves the half as well. And Envy, they've had some great rounds, they've had some great clutches, but ultimately they're on the wrong end of the scoreline at the moment. Position. Looking to try and clear some angles, but it's in fact aKis with the free kill. The wall does deny a little bit longer, but the rest of the team just go barreling into the A site. Still holding the line is kaboose as he finds another. Just 10 seconds left for them to get this spike down, but they will just about succeed. However, in the meantime, the retake has already begun. It's the Fury out from mummAy to close the round, and they are going to get their 5th on that defense side.
And their money is still good.
Boost. Taking a bit of a risky fight. In fact, TenZ is going to win it. It gives that man advantage back to an even setting. And in fact, it's looking like they're going to try and pounce on this. However, look at the position of the spike. It is very, very far away. They're trying to take the site without it. And it's not been very successful so far. FNS, again, just holding strong and even has the information. They're probably going to be quite surprised where that last man is. The shinobi is still stuck in the middle. Down low in the cubby, just waiting for anybody to try and rotate in. The fact is there really isn't much coming at the moment from the defense. They're taking their sweet time, and they've got a hell of a lot of positions to clear, a lot of people to kill if they are going to want to take this pistol. And the paranoia even going to push a little bit more into this aggressive take. Relyks has, however, found one. The trade will be so far from the jet of mummAy and leave FNS.
Fortunately, shinobi gets caught on the rotation. Envy, if you're not sure on where to push, take mid. Puts the defending team under a lot of pressure, and right now Cloud9 is still trying to push onto the site, if at least to get a few frags and break the money a little bit, but kaboose gets his 3rd. Being the tip of the spear for this lineup, and now just up for Mitch and Vice to make something happen, holding both sides of the door at least. Kaboose maybe wants the ace, but can't get it. Mitch gets the sheriff headshot. Vice is holding close with the short. He's going to get 1, can't get the 2nd, so yeah, just up for Mitch to try and get a couple more frags. That spike is not going to be defused anytime soon, and even just in case somebody tries their luck, mummAy's keeping an eye on it, gets the frag. Shinobi's just got to hold his own, and fingers crossed he doesn't get picked up.
Oh, it's only 2, but it's still a lot of damage done. I was thinking he could maybe get the lot. Relyks, though, with the paranoia, is going to leave them blind, and mummAy trying to take the TenZ to trade, leaving just Calypso alone. 1 on 3, a tough one at that. He may get the kill onto Vice, a nice first shot, but he's running out of time, and the remaining 2 players know he has to go back towards this site. He's not going to expect TenZ in that close corner angle.
Playing around these smokes properly.
Oh, here we go. We're getting a full gun show.
Area.
As the Ares is now out. No skins, unfortunately, so he's not quite as flashy as I would have liked him to be. But, you know, each to their own. Taking a fair bit of damage, however. Now we're going to be pushing in. It's eventually a trade. Not a gun that you see too often. Relyks still just waiting around the edge of the dark cover. We'll be there to close other rounds. The scoreline equal the plant situation and wait for the remainder to try and rotate in, as they already have a huge man advantage. It's coming down to the clutch again, but this is where Envy have thrived. This is where their players have stepped up and done so much damage within this series so far. The individual prowess gets only 1 though. A quick trade, and within a matter of seconds, we see the slaughter of Envy. It's a lead taken now from C9 as they look to survive within this series. And they have taken the lead just at the right moment.
Still got away at Cloud9.
Shinobi been pulling out the big guns, but it's only going to be 1 this time. However, again, they've come up trumps with the advantages in these late stages of the round. Their retakes have looked good. Finesse trying to hold on, but not really anything he can do here. As it will be now double digits hit for C9. Also, something worth mentioning is the winner of this now knows, well, they probably don't, but I do, their opponent. I feel like they lose too many personnel with how aggressive they're trying to be. Never mind though, Vice actually caught in no man's land, and he's one of the only defenders of this site. The other was Relyks, and he's gone as well. This time, the retake going to be tough for shinobi. Can he do it to them? There's 1, but mummAy not going to allow anything else. No more Odin for you. Well, it's down to just 2. Of course, we do have the Blade Storm already popped, and in fact, they revived 1. That's so clean from TenZ. How much more can he do, though? There's 1 in the corner, looking for a little more, but he's at least found the info. He knows that there's 1 below. The Odin being spammed. In fact, the flank from FNS leaves it onto 1. Calypso goes for it, but Mitch will win the duel with the pistol. An easy defusal and a retake that really should have never been a huge advantage after the initial couple of kills, but of course...
Super close. It's really going down to it. I think Envy, even if they go down to lose this bracket, could be feeling happy, but not happy at the fact that Mitch gets that first blood over on, and the spraying is going to come in. Vice is anchoring the site as much as possible, has a keen eye holding on, and his camera's going to spot just a little bit more. Hit with the paranoia from Calypso. Isn't quite sure that he's there. The Hunter's Fury is going to give off a little bit more. Vice gets a second. Calypso's going to add another. Pulls a few kills together now. 1 versus 2. He isn't quite sure where people are. He can grab the spike. Could even go to another site. He has his ultimate from the shadows. That's exactly what he's going to do. Shinobi kind of reads it. He's well on his way right now. And this is going to be a scary clutch for Calypso to hold off. Cloud9 are ready to try and take back this site and take off the spike.
Yeah, the thing is, though, in reality, Shinobi almost has to wait. Timing's going to be everything, and he's just waiting.
Never mind.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, come on. Is that
there? It's going to play more patiently. Tried to force a little place and split. And it kind of fell apart a little bit, so... Quite rightly, Cloud9 are giving Envy a little bit more respect. They just need to dwindle people down one by one. Relyks does spot people. Mitch gets a nice little off angle. And even Shinobi with the Odin is able to get a bit more. Cloud9 looking to be able to take this one. It's just up to mummAy to try and close this out. And Shinobi with the Odin puts it to bed. Of course.